What drama we have here!
Allowed to play off, puts the shot away, it's just another super goal.
I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Welcome back, everybody. Pitchside. England have won this one 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
Have completed the greatest of comebacks.
Callum Hoover, Godfrey, Callum, Godfrey, it's Stephen Godfrey, he's at the goal, that's in goal, Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs. Winners of 2018.
Boys, well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads.
Back in Sri Lanka, I didn't go to school.
I didn't know any English when I got here.
People made fun of how I talked, the way I dressed, the way I carried myself.
In Syria, everything was so different.
Some days I feel so much pressure. I get so angry sometimes. I come to practice and take it all out on the ball.
Girls don't do sports where I'm from.
We're supposed to cook, clean, pray.
It's not even safe for girls to go outside and play where I'm from. Isolation.
Discrimination.
Culture shock.
Pressure.
Violence.
Stereotypes.
Anger.
But we're not gonna let that stop us.
I repeat, I don't want to annoy you. If you feel something, tell us, please. It's the second day, I don't want people out.
¿Qué tal vuestro equipo? Muy bien. Quiero ver el entreno. Hoy no.
No, viene y el programa.
Haga eso primero.
Vas con él, con balón, hace ritmo, porque tampoco.
Muy competencia.
Mucha confianza. Mucha confianza.
Yeah.
4, 5. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 18, 19,
yeah.
20. So the second one is...
Welcome to Nerja. We have an inter-club clash today. We have the Malaga City Femenino versus the Malaga City under-17s. And this is going to be a classic. Wherever you are around the world, you need to know, you need to be watching this, because you're going to be saying in later years exactly where you were when it happened. On the moon, Kennedy, Diana, the wedding, doesn't matter. Trump elected, not elected, didn't count, did count, doesn't matter. You're going to go where you were when this game took place. And today, we have got some new toys. We've got some new toys. So just steady yourself. Here we go. So we're going to do the home team first, then the new toy. So we're going to get into this nice and early. So for the Femenino, Oliver Dabinet is in goal. Trista Sierra, right back. Adi Willett and Lily Hewitt, and that very formidable centre parting. Maddie Mack at left back. In the midfield, we've got Jacinta Fernandez-Brov, Rosie Embley. Hannah Dean is playing like that 10 role, we believe. And then on one wing, we've got Sarah de Apolinia from USA. Welcome, Sarah, new into the squad today. Isabel Garcia Salas on the other flank, and running down the middle of the goal machine that is Brooklyn McLaughlin. On the bench, we have Parker Lee, Sydney Cottrell and Maria Garcia, who made her debut at the weekend. And the manager, the main man, the big cheese, is George Jeremy. And you want to see how they're going to line up? Look at this. New toys. So this is how we believe they're going to line up. Something along these lines, but we will be getting more details on this from the coaches. So let's give us all this information beforehand now. So as you can see, you've got Livia in goal, centre parting of Adi and Lily, really solid. Trista flying up one wing, Maddie up the other. Jacinta Fernandez-Brov holding, Rosie Embley, that ball to her feet as she play. Sarah on one wing, Isabel on the other. Up front, Hannah and Brooklyn, but Hannah probably dipping more in behind in that 10 role. So looking good. And for the under-17s, Amal Zarif in goal. Azwan Khalil, right back. Elijah Rivers and William Flegard, the centre pair in now. Ned Devendorf is going to be at left back. Midfield is Ali Putra, Emmanuel Escalante and Alexavia Miheka, with Matthew Lal, Jonathan Ligator and Owen McLaughlin up front. On the bench, we have Ethan Stewart, Wiley Franks, Gary Schwartz, Fabio Giglioli, Jazim El Abachi, Musa Tapelli and Alex Asinoff, and Maxine Oliveri is on the coaching role. And we are just about to kick off, so I will give you that formation, the other new toy, as soon as we get the opportunity. So, the Femenino are in the black, the under-17s are in yellow. So, Femenino right to left, push in early, all the way back to Amal Zarif, who will build again from there. Under 17 making the first. Oh, good defending in behind. So. And we have our stream sponsor today, Soccer Without Borders. So don't forget, you can always donate to soccerwithoutborders.org, make a donation. It's the mission to use soccer as a vehicle for positive change, providing underserved youth with a toolkit to overcome obstacles to growth, inclusion and personal success. So please, any help you can give towards our sponsors means they sponsor us more. We bring you more live games, and the more you see of us, obviously, the better. So, under 17s here building steadily, as does every club. Oh, I think that's Ligaton now. It's gone out. Good cross there. That was Owen McLaughlin. He's playing, and that's... Oh, Dabinet's done really well there. That was Jonathan Ligator there. Just got the header in. See it again. Cross comes in. Didn't get cleared. And there's Ligaton and Dabinet. Just had to make sure. Difficult one because it was coming off the bar and it could have gone anywhere. So she's done well there. Handled it well. And that at 11 was Owen McLaughlin with the cross, whose sister, Brooklyn, is chasing down the ball there. So family feud in there as well. So excellent stuff, really building. Lily Hewitt chasing back and doing what she does best, clearing up. And don't forget, wherever you are, hashtag FCMC. Big love from Nerja today. We want to hear from you. Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you supporting? So please get us those messages and we will get them out onto the screen. Corner, under 17's first corner.
Yeah, watch one on your backside, Maddie, backside.
Hannah.
Good, Brooklyn.
I think that's, can't see the number from here, but I think that's Owen McLaughlin. Good in-swinger, and that's beating everybody. Davenette didn't know whether to come or not, and it's gone through for a goal kick. Femenino really need to, like, you know, get to that near post, make sure they got that first header in there. I covered everything.
Muy bien.
Maddie Mack. Good pressure. And our Scorebug sponsor of the day. Scorebug is Gold 5, the soccer brand for her. So this is good for 50% of the teams today. For the longest time, soccer apparel has been made with only men in mind. Until now, Gold 5 puts females first. So please look out, spot them, and if you do, let them know where you saw it and heard it so they know where to invest their money for it to work. You know, Brooklyn McLaughlin did really well. Pulling a save out of Amal Sarif there from an angle. Did really, really well. See it here, got missed there. That was Ned Devendorf that missed it, but... And we missed it as well, not to worry. Early days.
Behind the ball! Ball! Creo que sí, ¿eh? Va. Mid block, mid block.
Well taken as Emil Escalante at the back there. Pulling, trying to find Owen McLaughlin down the line there, but doesn't quite get there.
Keep working. Vamos, Brooklyn.
Oh, well played there. Excellent stuff. Garcia Salas, really good lot of pressure. Maddie Mack, really good with the feet. Looking forward to seeing her one-on-one. Owen McLaughlin, pressuring Adi Willett, but not a lot. Stresses Adi. Lily Hewitt, Loba as partner in the centre there. Rosie Embley. Willett. Garcia Salas. Mack. Looking for McLaughlin down the line. He's going to get there. And that's well across. I think there's Flegard coming across. Big presence in the middle there.
Get balance, take care, both go up.
Garcia Salas finding her man. Followed up, that's Embley. Mack pressuring. It's a really good matchup at the moment with these two teams. Ali Putra in the middle, wearing 22. And Elijah Rivers looking out, he's going to look for the runners inside there. Just a nice little touch. That's really well in there with Hewitt just cutting out that supply chain. Embley will just play where she's facing, back to Dabinet. Willett, plenty of time. She doesn't get stressed. Embley, oh, that's leaving her short. And that first time shot back there, I think that was Wasn't Owen McLaughlin on 11, but there's Owen. Was it? It was 10. I think that was Alexavier Mieka.
Tranquila, Olivia, espera. Wait, together. Jacinta, Rossi, Sara, second ball. Be together, vamos, Brooklyn. Jacinta, flique. Bien, Brooklyn.
Once again, good pressure. It's Garcia Salas, Mac, Embley, Garcia Salas came at her quick and get it under. And through Matthew Lal. Lily Hewitt, straight through the middle. They've gone early with it. And Hannah Dean has to chase that down. Good defending. Oh, this is well played here. As Khalil is coming up there as the extra man. Across Fernandez Brough will pull that down. McLaughlin trying to be the link so they can build out from there. Fernandez Brough very calm on the ball. Once again, didn't find the player.
Together, low block. Together.
William Flegard. His brother's also in the academy. Good running down there. That's Ned Devendorf trying to get on the end of that through ball. Didn't quite come off, so it's a goal kick to the Femenino. Don't forget the Soccer Without Borders. Full participation in the soccer team give girls an opportunity to understand their bodies as athletes, build their confidence and voice as leaders, and access a community of supportive peers and mentors. Please, anything you can do, let them know where you heard it. It was FC Malaga, and then they'll pour more into our coffers. We bring you more streams. Basically, it's a win-win. McLaughlin pulled down well. Garcia Salas looking for the quick run over the back there. Good ball.
El número 10 viene Adi, valiente. Vuelvo Adi. Fuerte, Trista.
Sarah de Apollinonia is the playing 6. Maddie Mack, she gets there and comes around the back. Oh, did she keep it in? Well, you can't. You play to the whistle. You learn that all the time there. And Khalil decided it went out. The linesman didn't, and that could have been quite embarrassing. You've got to play the whistle. You've got to wait for it. Anthony Sierra on the chat already. Let's go, ladies. Cheeks 20. Thank you very much. Corner comes in. Oh, back post there. Fernandez Brough had the opportunity to put the first goal on the team of the day today. God, what was that? The first goal. There it is. There's the flick on. Fernandez Brough just leant back and didn't get over the ball. Oh, Maddie Mack. Khalil calming things down. Garcia Salas making sure that's not going to be taken quickly. Willett played well. Mind the physio bench on the way round.
Come on, get back, keep going, Lille.
I'm not quite sure of all the stats, but I'm sure it shouldn't be that close to the pitch. But anyway, that's it. Squeeze some water on her leg. See how she gets on. Nothing like a magic sponge. Oh, well played. Good turn there. Escalante. Well turn. Rivers. Legard and Rivers, the centre part in Tarif. Rivers trying to play the triangles in there, but it's been picked up by the girls. Hewitt Back to Dabinet. It's going to go quick. She's looking there for Maddie Mack, but it's cut out by Owen McLaughlin. And once again, a really good cross. And there's a misunderstanding there between Dabinet and Hewitt. Well, somebody's got to go for it. I always say it's the keeper. You can't. You take player and ball, and then you apologise. Ask for forgiveness. You've got to come out. And 8 there. Escalante should have been flat on his back with the keeper coming through. Maybe that's my old days of goalkeeping. I think that's why I gave away 11 penalties in my last season. But anyway. Run away there. Lal trying to get in. Down the side. Oh, Embley, got to be quick on there. Back to Dabinet, and Dabinet, once again, it's a long-range shot, so you've got to build out from the back, got to find the players, because it's just pinging straight back at us.
Go to the middle.
Right? Okay.
Us. I shouldn't be saying us, should I? Because that makes me sound as if I'm talking about one team or the other, and that makes me sound biased. I mean, as ever, I've been biased when I'm commentating. Never happens. So, Femenino can't have it bouncing back at them. Dabinet clears again. But it's coming back with a bit of interest. Oh, well played there. Excellent work there by Adi Willett.
Switch out in corner, set pie. Focus. Follow your man. Follow your man. Vamos, Liller, Sara.
Corner comes in. Oh, well met there, Fernandez Broth. Then Anadine has got to try and bring that down and just bring the players in. There's McLaughlin trying to push it forward. On the press. Anthony, 11, obviously. All 11 I saved. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Mac, ushering back for Dabinet, and Dabinet out well. Good understanding between the girls there. Got to orchestrate those troops. Dabinet calling them up. Just going long. Well, that's going to always keep coming back unless you can find the target. Embley. Playing well. Garcia Salas. Once again there. There's a bit of backward square at the moment, looking for those runners up front. Embley. Hewitt. Well played. Just drawing the 2 players, giving Willett a bit of time. Oh, nicely from just secting through there. And there's Apollonia. Was running through. Good press, good press. Keep the press on. Keep the press on. Well played there from the 17. Calmly out. Excellent. And that's Lal. He's going to look for the run.
Olivia, tranquila.
Willett. You can hear the coaches in the background. They are well keyed up with this. It's about development and bragging rights in the bar later. Brooklyn's got to do all the running up there for the early press. Rivers looking for the run down the line now. I think that's Devendorf trying to get the running back to. It's been cut out in the middle all the time there. That's it. Nerja is the guy that seems to be cutting that ball out when it comes out. Oh, well played there, Flegard. Oh, nice touch. Oh, and that's exceptional stop by Willett, because that was one-on-one through on goal. Garcia Salas turned. Apollonia, Maddie Mack, looking for Salas, and got a little chip, and she wins the free kick.
Tranquila, Maddie, tranquila.
Mack, me looking. Just somebody, a little flick on in that gap. McLaughlin just missed that. 17's come again. There's McLaughlin. Ligator. Embley just taking it off him. And well played there, well battled back. Not being pushed off that ball at all. Fernandez Broth. Looked like it was going to bounce from McLaughlin, but it didn't come through for either.
Isa, cerradita y junta, va. Together, keep focus, va. Sara!
A good run there from Khalil, giving it at the end of it, just a bit heavy, but really good run, really quick move there. Manuel, big shout out to Emmanuel Oganubi, who helps us on the camera sometimes. It's a big thumbs up. Hi, Tom Duad, director. Hi, Manuel. Good to see you listening in. Give us some notes what you think on the other camera guys today. Apollonia trying to get the flick on, trying to be that mix. Trying to get in that mix to try and bring the players in. Objectives. You're watching the team today. This is for both teams. Clinical first touch. I think we're seeing a lot of that. Passes and moves. We're definitely seeing a lot of that. Efficient with the technical skills. Tick. Clear first time touch. So far, tick. Rivers really pulls forward and he's keeping the running going. He's got round the back. He's got, he's gone there near post, but he had just inside there, had Escalante that he could have pulled it back to, which I thought was going to be his option, but excellent play by Rivers. Comes out, look at that, strides with lots of confidence. Goes past Fernandez Broth, pulls him out of position and then comes inside, gets the ball back from Ligator, past Willett, it don't happen often. And that ball across, should have pulled it back more for Escalante. A really good run, really well played. Owen McLaughlin, in swinging near post, dabbing it comes. Doesn't really get there, but it gets cleared. But that time it rolls through to her. So the near post there, first man has got to clear that ball. Well, it's got to clear that. It's just not. We've got to dip deeper. Oh, Hannah Dean's done really well there. We've just got to, from the clearance at the back for the Femenino, it's just hitting the midfield and coming straight back. We'll try and get over that little. A little obstacle. Rivers, he's really good on the ball, and Flegard really got the time for it. Tarif really happy with his players in front and be involved. That whole back four of Cahill, Rivers, Flegard, Devendorf, really happy just to play the ball around and draw them out and then look for that ball over the top. And there is the ball over the top. It cleared Willett and Dabinet comes out, but been lobbed. And that's the first goal of the game. Well, it was cool. I think that's Ligator with the goal.
Nice, Danny, nice.
See the ball coming over here.
I didn't even see the build-up shot.
Now, just missed over and dabbing it. Possibly could argue she could have her arms up, but if she does, then they go around the side. So it's all about making yourself wide, as big as possible, and she did that, but there was Ligator. making it. There's Jonathan Ligatov from the USA with the first goal of the game. So the Femenino got to come from behind, which they only experienced being behind once this season so far. Building again. There's Willett, but I think it was Ligator or Ali, was it? Here's Ali, yeah. Ali Putra doing really well here. And come across, and Hewitt doesn't take any prisoners. Straight through. The long-range effort. Is that Cahill? I think it's just come over to be involved. Fancies this. Ligator says, okay. Off he goes. Dabinet's got a three-man wall. Got to be on our toes. He's gone for the near. Nowhere near, unfortunately. Won't get over the top. One of our sponsors today, Ecolite LED, provides high-quality commercial LED solutions to customers in North America. Listen, if you need light in North America, if you're seeing the dark and you need light, Ecolite is where you need to go. Let them know where you've seen it here on the Malaga stream. They provide direct-to-factory connection, certificates to ensure absolute and the most comprehensive and cost-effective solution is suggested. So, you want to see the light, Ecolite is where you need to go. Let them know where you've seen it, and they'll come to us. They'll tell us they want to sponsor more. We'll bring you more live streams. So, let's look out for that today, please. All the help you can get. Dabinet coming out, controlling the back really well. There's going to be questions asked today of the Femenino defence. That's the first time this season I have seen Willett just caught under a ball there. And so this is a really good test for them. Willett injured, she's back from injury, couldn't play on Sunday I should say. So getting a little bit of rust out of those legs. I'll cut out by McLaughlin, and then Mac wins it back as well. Will it? Oh, nice ball into Fernandez Broth there. Really well played. Nevendorf, but Embley cuts it out. Looking to build again. To Apollino, doesn't get there. Cut out by Putra. Thought it was a long-range shot coming in now, but I think that's Lal decided against it. Back to Cahill. And then we go back to Flegard. In fact, it's Escalante in there. I thought it was going to drop it in. Rivers. Oh, nice ball in behind again. Hewitt has got to do well to get down there. You know what? Didn't quite get there, but did enough. Did enough because there's a goal kick. Nothing was happening. Soccer Without Borders, the stream sponsor. 3 pillars: soccer, education, community. So if you value any one of those 3, or like to think you value all of them, then Soccer Without Borders is where you need to be going. soccerwithoutborders.org. Have a look at them. As we just see there, McLaughlin go rolling over, and looks like she's hurt herself. Garcia Salas is concerned straight away. Yeah, just while you're watching it. Oh, it seems to be her arm. I think she fell on her arm or her wrist. Garcia Salas straight there. And you'll see when we come back that Owen, her brother, is checking that she's okay. And she's already got a strapping on it, but she's coming off. Hopefully not too bad. And Owen is just telling Cahill, I did that to her once when we were 7 and 9 and I beat her up in the corner and then she hit me back. Brothers and sisters, that's what brotherly and sister love is. My sister was 2 years older, shorter, but older and a lot more fierce than I was. Goal 5, inspired by the UN Sustainable Development Goal 5, to achieve equality and empower all women and girls. And that's what the Femenino are trying to do as well today. So once again, goal 5. And Hannah Dean gives the ball back, let the 17s build again, but Garcia Salas is not sitting back. So the objectives of these teams: clinical first touch, passes and move, be efficient with technical skills, quality of passes and crosses, do not stop the ball, finishing opportunities. I think we can put a big tick next to all of those just so far in this game, and generally as a rule in all the games that we see. The FC Malaga City Academy, it is a one of a kind, one an experience. Every one of these players on there, has been coached by UEFA A and pro licensed coaches 6 days a week. Just doesn't get better, doesn't get better. And the 17s come again. That's Rivers, he's had a good game down there, and that's Ned Devendorf trying to get in on the end of that. Let's do our normal. What have we got today? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 nationalities with the under 17s. 10 nationalities. Well, long range shot, but Davenette was already behind it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16, 6 nationalities on the girls team today. We say as a club as a whole, we have 7 teams, 8 teams. God, I can't remember, I've got to count. 35 countries, 6 continents. The opportunity to be immersed in the life of a professional footballer for 10 months of the year. We have one of the big cheese, one of the big main cogs in the whole Malaga City down in front of her. Amelia Ezek just down there in front in the black. Make sure everybody ticks and jumps when she says how high. Everybody, when she says jump, people ask how high, and they're back on it straight away. George Jermy's right-hand man. Femenino building again. That's Flegado, nice little pull there from Abelino, that was good. Did it so that the ref couldn't see it from there. So I don't always mind that type of stuff when you're doing it and hiding it from the ref. It's when you're blatant that you deserve to be pulled up for it. Devendorf. Escalante trying to create all the joins in the middle there. McLaughlin, but this is good pressure from Apollonia, trying to push back. And Tristacera clears. And that ball's over the back. There's a swimming pool and a little path walk down there, so somebody's either going to go for a swim or for a run to get that. Devendorf trying to get Ligator down the line. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is half-time. So half-time, it's the Femenino 0, under 17s 1, and on the score sheet was it was Jonathan Ligator from the USA with the only goal of the game there. Let's just have another quick look at that. Here we go. You see this here, Flegard from the back. Putra. And there's the long ball. Willett just got caught underneath it. Ligator comes through, Dabinet comes out and chooses wide, and there's Hewitt. And Maddie Mack couldn't get over it. And that's the half-time story. So one other little toy we didn't get a chance just to show you, but here's the formation we were looking at. This is how they were lining up. This is how we saw it. Amal Zarif at the back, Blegard and Rivers in the middle, Devendorf and Khalil the backs, Putra in the middle. He's pulling all those little strings in there along with Escalante and Lal, and up front. In fact, they're playing on the other wings of what we got there. We've got McLaughlin, Mieka and Ligator, the goal scorer, up front. So we're going to be pressing coaches now for their formations, and that's going to bring more info to you and give you more so you know what's going on. So we've got a 10-minute or so break while the coaches go through the defensive block, the defensive shape, the increased relationship between the players, build up from the back, recognise situations in phase 1, 2 and 3, opponent goal kicks, man-to-man marking, kick-off, full press. Everything tactically is what they're going to be doing. So while they do that, it's a message from some of our sponsors and partners.
Football for Good as a movement is trying to be the change we want to see in the world, and that means being gender inclusive. It means advancing gender equality. It means providing equitable opportunities for girls and women.
We believe that all girls are born leaders, but they don't have many opportunities to develop those skills. We can support them to build their confidence, learn how to use their voice and speak up for themselves.
One of the biggest obstacles facing girls, not just in football but outside of it, is that as girls approach adolescence, their world gets so much smaller. Right around the age of 12, their world really starts to shrink. It becomes sometimes contained to their home. They have a lot of household chores. They often have to take care of younger siblings.
Some girls are not allowed to play football from home. So whenever they miss training and you ask them, why aren't you training? They be like, my mom refused me to play.
We are bringing together organizations for the Global Goal 5 Accelerator. And the Accelerator's goal is to holistically advance gender equality through football. On the pitch, trying to get more girls to the pitch and participating in these programs. On the sidelines, developing more female coaches and pathways to leadership opportunities for women. And in organizations.
We have men in the room, we have women in the room, and that's the way we can increase the number of women on the pitch, is by bringing everybody at the table and discussing the barriers that are affecting girls and young women to participate.
For example, in our country, Kenya, you find that only the football is for men. So when we increase the number of football coaches, they will be able to recruit more girls in our communities and telling them the importance of football, and also football connects people from different places.
Football is a good tool for young women because football teaches a lot of things. It's not all about passing around the ball. Football teaches decision making, it teaches teamwork, it builds the confidence of these young women that they can carry that confidence into their other aspects of life. They can carry the lessons they learn in football into other aspects of their lives, which empowers them. It's very important to have role models or to have coaches these girls can look up to, because it does not only take cones, bibs and a ball to get girls on the pitch. They need to be able to see someone they look up to.
I personally believe you cannot be what you can't see. So if they have more role models in leadership positions, they are also motivated to become like them or to even create their own paths.
We think it's very, very important to have strong visibility of female leaders in a sports setting, in Football for Good organisations, but also in sport more broadly, so that girls see that these pathways exist for them and that they can aspire to something.
Back in Sri Lanka, I didn't go to school.
I didn't know any English when I got here.
People made fun of how I talked, the way I dressed, the way I carried myself.
In Syria, everything was so different.
Some days I feel so much pressure. I get so angry sometimes. I come to practice and take it all out on the ball.
Girls don't do sports where I'm from.
We're supposed to cook, clean, pray.
It's not even safe for girls to go outside and play where I'm from. Isolation.
Discrimination.
Culture shock.
Pressure.
Violence.
Stereotypes.
Anger.
But we're not gonna let that stop us.
Welcome back to what is a gorgeous day here in Nerja, and we are half time of the FC Malaga City Femenino versus the under-17s 0-1 to Nopwa. 0-1 to the under-17s. Ligator on the score sheet. And just one quick little bit of housework. Amal Zarif is not from Australia, as I pointed out. He is Malaysian, so apologies there. Obviously, at all times like this, look to blame somebody else, only what I'm told. But anyway, doesn't matter, I'll take the buck. It was me that said it. And so that's another nationality we had. So we're at 17 nationalities across these teams. So exceptional stuff that the academy gives us here. So hopefully if Amal comes out, we will be able to give him more of a shout out as well. So we are getting ready for the second half. Femenino in black, attacking left to right. We will give you as many as the subs, because I can tell you now that Gary Schwartz is on down in front of us. So he has come on. As soon as we get these substitutions and find out who's on, who's off, we will bring it to you. And before we even have time to discuss that, we are off. So obviously a big shout out to our stream sponsors day, Soccer Without Borders. Some excellent videos in the break there, all about them. And goal 5, once again, really good stuff that they bring, trying to level out the playing field. And in goal, there's one of the first changes that we can bring you exclusively. You hear it here first, that in goal is now Sydney Cottrell on for Olivia Dabonet. There's going to be lots of changes, I can tell you there, that I can see Ethan Stewart at 12, William Neer at left back at the moment. So we will bring you those as they get involved. That's well cleared there by the Femenino, and that looked like a player change as well. I thought that looked like Rosie Parker-Lee. There, Parker-Lee 17. Just lovely squad numbers, makes my life so much easier. And there's attacking the ball nice and early, but she doesn't normally wear her hair in that pigtail like that. So we'll just confirm we'll see a number. Here's 17 Parker-Lee. So that must be Trista Sierra at 20. And at the back there, we'll see more. And it looks like Sarah Apollina has gone up front on that 9 role that McLaughlin was doing. Obviously, she went off with the injured arm early on. Oh, well, stolen there. I think that's Garcia Salas, Hannah Dean, now Fernandez Broth, just trying to really settle onto it. And that was Gary Schwartz there clearing up, and Fabio Dililio is also onto the pitch. Oh, well stolen there, Parker-Lee. Lots of pressing from the girls. Pressing hard. I think there's going to be a lot more defending for the under-17s in this half as the Femenino look to get back in this game, but in the meantime, 17s coming forward. That was Schwartz down the line that were trying to get in. And here he is here. And that was Giglioli also involved there. New, and you can see Ethan Stewart. So lots of players coming into the fold. Oh, that's a great play. I'm pretty sure that's Maddie Mack there. Here's Maddie Mack, really well played. Put a foot in there and pulled it out, stopped that attack in its tracks. Good ball down the line. That's Apollonia has to chase that and press all on her own on those burrows down the line. Oh, and I thought that Parker Lee was getting in there. Just Asira's also up. You can see her in the foreground here, just cutting off the pass to the fullback. Great support. It's Rivers. Stewart. Rivers picked up a knock there. Gonna have to run that off. Just Asira looking to get Apollonia. It's Flegard. We've also got Jazim Al-Abashi on in the middle. That's him on the ball now. Mosa Tapelli. Rivers. And here we got Ethan Stewart. Is he trying to feed the ball in there? Oh, it's well across there. That was Willett again, but ball still coming, and Cottrell's there, commanding at that near post. Tato Garcia Salas go, Malaga Femenino. Isa, we love you, big call out there. And there's confusion here. It looked there that Amal Zarif from Malaysia didn't quite come early enough, but he was, and very commanding role. He had two in there. Adith Chulan. Hello, everybody. Hello to you, Adith. Big shout out. Remember, wherever you are, big love here from us in Nerja. We want to hear from you, who you're supporting, what you're doing, what you're up to, what time in the world it is where you are, because this is a multinational intercontinental club. So let's hear from you, please, and join this FC Malaga community, a one of a kind. And you see there that a little bit of chopping away at Bashi's feet. Oh, well played there. That was Giglio was on the back there, let it run across him, and Parker Lee made sure he knew she was there. Just Asira gave it away, so she's got to get tight, stop this cross. Giglioli got it back. Dean looking for Apollonia, but not finding. But Fernandez Broth, once again, these little passes are being broken up, and the under-17s are really going to town with it. But this ball from Parker Lee, got a runner in there. And it's Garcia Salas has pulled that down really well. Tried to thread Hannah Dean through, and it's cleared well by Devendorf. Yang Mulia watching the live feed from Malaysia. Excellent, thank you very much. Probably part of the Amal Zarif supporters crew. So if you are, big shout out to you in Malaysia. Thank you for tuning in, taking a break from your work day, your evening, whatever you're doing. That's really good play there, and that's real across from Maddie Mack, but nice little play there from the 17s. Schwartz, he's looked really used every time he's come on the ball. There's those Giglioli, really good introductions, and there's Escalante. Oh, nice little turn on the edge. Can't give him too much wrong. Giglioli looking, I think it's trying to get another runner over the back. Kind of looks like Langard, but it's not. He's at the centre back. I don't know if that's Asinsoft that's been brought on. We'll see. There's Flagard, Rivers. Escalante. He's really got a good feel for the ball there. 21. I'm sorry to say, I can't tell you who 21 is. Anybody watching knows who 21 is, let us know. And that is Asinov at 18. Big runner down the middle. So we're Jake Johnson. Let's go, Jazim. Thank you, Jake. Jake, who plays one of the other academy teams. Apologies, it's the 19s or 18s, can't quite remember. Oh, well played there. Little flick off from Asinov, but it didn't kite through. We're looking for 21. So, Jake, you're watching. Jake Johnson, go. Jazim Shibeb, you're watching. Tell me who 21 is. Apologies, it's Musa Tapello. He's wearing 21, not 17. That means we're going to find out who's wearing 17. Remember, it's really easy to message us. If you're watching and we've told us the wrong name, we don't pronounce it right, wrong country, wrong age, anything. We are here. The skin is so thick, you can tell us what you want. We'll take it on board, we won't be hurt. And there's Stewart running down the line, trying to get round Trista Sierra. Sierra's coming back, did well, just got enough on it, and Hewitt did the rest to clear it. Ethan Stewart going down the line. Trista Sierra just did enough to get there. And Hewitt making sure it didn't come across there. Asinov in the middle corner, comes in. Cottrell's got to be on her guard there. And that's gone back to her, and it's all good. Sydney Cottrell, clear at the back. In here to give competition to Dabinet. Remember, it's all about results, though. It is about development. It's all about everything I mentioned in that first half here. It's all about the clinical first touch, passes and move, efficient with the technical skills, clear first time touch, quality of passes and crosses. Do not stop the ball. Oh, round. Yes, and there it is. The first goal for the club to Apollonia. Sarah, excellent. What a great start to her season with the team. This is Legard, plays it out, but intercepted there by Embley, and she plays straight in. Round Amal Zarif, very well indeed, and finishes. Exceptional play, really good finish there. And there is Sarah de Apollonia. We will find out exactly how she likes us to tell her name, but great start for her on the team. Well played, Sarah. So during that, there was a substitution from the Femenino. We will bring, oh, he's ball, Asinov got in really well there. Just got in front, but I think that was Willett, just did enough to make sure that he wasn't going to get in a position. So it comes across here, and that's the wrong side Hewitt, but she's done enough to put him off and make sure that went over. So well played, good defending Hewitt, unlucky Asinov getting in there. So on the pitch is Maria Garcia, wearing 18. Try and work out who she's come on for. I think Jacinta Fernandez-Broff has made way. Rim Barant cheers from St. Simons Island, Georgia. Hannah Barant's biggest fan. Way to go, Femenito. Thank you, Rim. Great to hear. Hopefully you're watching in the comfort. And so we got it down as Hannah Dean, but we know there's a Barant in there, so that's good. Oh, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is waiver on. We will have a look at that again in a minute, because we are VAR. Oh, well played, getting Apollino in behind. Rivers shows a nice change of pace there and brings it away. Really cool stuff there. Now the pressure's on. Good pressing on Schwartz there, but he played that really well. And straight all the way back to our man from Malaysia, Amal Zarif. Plegard looking long. Well cut out by Maddie Mack. So, tell us what you think. Here we go. Ball breaks. And that was, the referee said, a fair challenge. So, please, your comments on a postcard. And Brooklyn McLaughlin looks like she's coming back on. Hand has been wrapped off, and it's Rosie Embley who's going to keep right on off the pitch, being replaced by Brooklyn. That's can't put my formation team up. My new little toy now, because they played around with it. But we have another little toy we're going to be giving you. Getting round the back. That's a North. Was really strong running, and that's really well played there. That was Addie Willett. Did really well. Ball comes across. Near post. Oh, just missed at the near post there. Missed by both teams, so it was Sydney Cottrell now gets the goal kick. Cottrell needing the clearer lines.
Hola, mira, soy Álvaro, que me acaba de llamar, pues, para ver si va a estar en mi casa para una
Rivers. Stewart. Turned in well there, but that's really good pressure on the ball. Here's a break. And Polonia's got to chase it down. Rivers. Right to Zarif. They look to build from the back again. And big shout out to Be In Control, provides high quality lighting controls, enabling sports related customers to have dynamic, which is what we got here at the moment, coming through. Schwartz. He's being dynamic there, but he's got the better, just to see has got the better room. Parker Lee, nice play inside. Maria Garcia, been stolen there. Giglioli is taking it, and Maria Garcia's got to get back on it. Oh, played in nicely. Sierra there's clearing up. And I'm going to tell you more about Be In Control. We're getting their money's worth at the moment during this attack. Customers include universities such as Baylor, Southeastern, various soccer clubs and recreational departments with Be In Control. This is the main bit. No one ever forgets to turn the light off. And when they say Elvis has left the building, we always know somebody's there to turn the lights off with Be In Control.
Oh, don't Leo.
Don't forget, Gold 5.
Yeah.
Scorebug sponsor. Don't forget, if you want to see your name up there, you want to see anybody's name up there, we don't mind what we put up there. You might want to be you want one of your players, one of the kids here that you're supporting, name to be up there. Please talk to us, because goal 5, that's all about celebrating her, because the game needs her greatness. It's a mission to understand her, push her, empower her, and even the playing field. So please contact these sponsors, give them a shout out and let them know where you heard about it. FC Malaga City. 17's coming again. Oh, pulled back, but there's Maria Garcia cutting that out. Oh, clear header, and that he's going to be thinking about that when he goes to bed tonight, going, I was there through all on my own. And Fabio Giglioli comes across here, look, no marking in between the two centre-backs, and nothing on there. Yang Mulia didn't look too fair of a challenge from that view. Exactly, Yang, from where the ref saw it, which was exactly where our cameras were, but they pretend it wasn't. He saw it differently, and that's all that matters. Oh, well played over the top there. Trying to get Brooklyn running down. Nedendorf lets it run 3 and gets the goal kick. But remember, listen, stay positive and be supportive to your teammates. Keep the communication on. Be attentive for the team from minute 1 to 95. Be positive and fair play. Play fair. That's the objectives and the ethos of the club. Fair play, play fair. So, and that includes when the ref says jump, you just ask how high, you don't question it. Oh, trying to get him behind again. Azanov is running down the middle. Willett's got to cut that out. She's done enough to slow it down. The cross is still going to come in. Oh, Cottrell's done well there. She's done well, but I think that's Azanov that has then finished off from the rebound. I think that was Azanov at 18. This is a strong play here. Just brushed the pass, came at the cross. Cottrell's done well to save it. But that was, I think that was Azanov at 18. Alex Azanov from Bulgaria opens his account in this game. 2-1. And while that was all going on, Hannah Dean has come off. Rimbarant has come off. Rimbarant, your main focus has come off, and Rosie Embley has come back on. Rolling subs today, remember. Oh, look at that, and I put the score on the wrong team. I put the wrong team. There we go, that's better. 17s are now 2-1 up. Stewart lays it back. Zarif. $18 minutes to go. These are 30-minute halves. Really good workout sessions for these players. And the offside given now. No, forget that. 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes. Some of us can't count. Somebody needs to go to the math school. Well, one of our sponsors can help me with that. Remember, school Soccer Without Borders. Education is one of their pillars. Well, maybe I'll sign up for their maths classes. Oh! 50-50, but a nice little dive. That's how I saw that. But Khalil wins the free kick. Femenino, they don't shirk in their challenge, whether it's against the boys of the 17s or the weekend. Maddie Mack just comes straight through. They were 15-0 winners at the weekend, but they've having a harder try out today. But the big change team, there's lots of injuries that were cleared up. Cottrell's got that play from there. Lots of injuries, and there's a big change in the team lineup today. The kind of team that was playing in all the friendlies early on picked up the injuries. We lost a few players in the previous game, but now they're back. They've just got to get that match fitness back in their legs. Oh, well played, that's enough. Long range shot. Really nice turn there. Like a Cruyff turn. We're going to see that again. Really played. The ball comes into him here. Look at that, just in behind. And Lily Hewitt, once again, did well to cover. Oh, and while that was happening, I do apologise, you will see that. 17s coming back at them. It was Garcia Salas clearing off the line there, but it's Schwartz and Giglioli. There's another cross. Mosa Tapelli in there. Garcia Salas trying to clear up with the back there. Rosie Embley's coming back. Garcia Salas clearing up, which keeps falling with the 17s. Well played. That's Alabashi working his magic over there. And that's Maria Garcia. Just no prisoners there, just straight in. Off the ball. She's very strong on the ball. Well played. Rivers clears up the back. Yang Mulia, good team play, boys. Keep pushing yourselves. They will, and their coaches will. The UEFA A licensed coaches will keep pushing this, pushing these boys as much as possible. Rivers he plays a good ball forward there. Trista Sierra really has run herself into the ground today. See this here again. There was a clearance, didn't come, and that Pelli thought he was in there, but Garcia was there to clear the lines. Legard. And with a run, nothing happening in the last 5 minutes. David D. Excuse me. David D. Garcia. The girls will suffer in this match with the physical. I don't know if they'll suffer with the physical. They'll know they've been in a battle, but they're pretty. If either team's been really most physical, it's the girls. I mean, they just come through you like there's no tomorrow. It's more free kicks to the 17s. Good on them too. Standing up to these challenges. Oh, and there's another one. Just straight through. Maddie Mack, as we saw earlier, doesn't let players that are in the way. It's like, there's a wall there, Maddie. Oh, well, I'll run through that then. And the same there, somebody in the way. They are definitely playing the physical card most time. Flegard clears back to Amal Zarif. Maria Garcia putting the early pressure on, but the press letting them play across the back four at the moment. Zarif's got to make a decision now. All these lines coming out, but Rivers, oh really, he's really calm bringing that ball out. Well cut out by Sierra, they're coming forward. Oh, I was unlucky there for Maria Garcia trying to thread that through. Giglioli really done well holding that ball up in the middle of the pitch there and just bringing everybody else in. And there's Devendorf, once again, good link down the line, but run out of pitch. And in the last 2.5 minutes, Femenino have got to go all out now to find this second equalising goal. And yeah, I was gonna say, I thought the free kick was going to go Femenino, but Trista Sierra just held the player off with no problem whatsoever, allowing Hewitt just to come through and clear, which he did. I don't think she'll be going off ref. He's pointing to the subs to be replaced. I don't think that'll be happening. Sierra there, look, just takes the player out, and very strong Hewitt in that challenge, but she had the player running into her. My money is that she'll be carrying on. And she is. Takes a lot to take Laloba Lily Hewitt down. So free kick on the edge of the box. Giglioli stands over it. And it is Giglioli, he's gone with the near post, but Cottrell all day, thank you very much. Not troubling her. Hasn't a lot to do, but they had a good, just secure first half. Here it is, over the wall. Comfortable. Parker Lee. Oh, Parker Lee's through again. And can Zarif say, oh, and it's in, straight up the other end. And there, as I was saying, is the equaliser. And it's Parker Lee that has done the damage. Just see that again. From the goal kick, when normally we've got this up there. Bouncing Rivers. Just doesn't get out. And there is Parker Lee, and Zarif does what he can to get back, but he can't take that away. Oh, and oh, I thought that clearance was going to do that. Yeah, clearance, and Anzanov nearly with the deflection pushed it in. There's the goal scorer, and Parker Lee, the scorer. She's on the score sheet the weekend as well. Very evenly game, and we're now into added extras. Willett clears. And there is Parker Lee with the equaliser goal. She's taken that really well today. And Apollonia on the score sheet, long range shot, looking for the spectacle at the end. Looking for the spectacular at the end. Charles Lee Juliet, nice place, 17. Charles Lee, Parker Lee, I know there's a connection. I'm on the ball, well done, thank you very much. Tuning in. Everybody going with the last grasp winner. Hewitt with Asinov. He's got round the back again. Oh, well played there. Tristacera coming across. Really well played. Asinov there. Rushed round. And that is match fitness with Hewitt. That doesn't happen on a Saturday or a Sunday normally. Been injured, missed the last 2 games. Cross there. And there is a winner. An injury time winner. And as soon as he turns round, we're going to tell you. Everybody at home's cheering and jumping his name. But look, I'm not going to be able to help you because we don't have a 20 for the under-17s. So you just see it here. Ball comes in. Oh, what a great header. Really good header. So Femenino really got to try hard now, and here's an opportunity. Ball in, Parker Lee. Bringing in Maddie Mack and Brooklyn. But 17's clear. And they might catch on the break here, but we got excellent play there. Garcia Salas, really well played. We didn't find a runner. Goal scorer from earlier, Asinov, we did take it to the corner and play it down. Hewitt's not going to have any of that. Coming back, Ethan Stewart. Rivers. And that is the final score.
Los petos los mete aquí, Adri. Los balones ya están guardados.
So the final score at the end of the game. What was a great inter-club game. Malaga City Femenino 2, Malaga City under 17 3. And we were treated to some really good goals in the second half there. Good goals all the way through. But what was a really fierce competitive competition. Really, nobody took an inch across the ball. And now is our goal scorer, number 20. The man with no name. We know, as soon as we get that, we will get it to you. Wiley Franks. Wiley Franks, our Canadian, is the goal scorer there. And let's give him a little bit of love.
You're stronger than all of them.
Yeah, you are. And faster.
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah. You just had them and they didn't know
Run through the goals of this game. We started off under 17s. Long ball from, was it Rivers? No, it was Escalante, I think that was. Long ball over the top, and then Ligator on there. Dabinet comes out, and he just lobs her in the back. Nothing Maddie Mack or Lily Hewitt could do to get on the end of that. Equaliser, Femenino came from the pressing game. Leg up, playing it out. Good pressure. Rosie Embley played through to new girl, first game, Sarah Apollonia. And look at that, look what that meant to her. She's happy with that. And then 17's come back with 2-1 win. Good run down the line here. Excellent play. 16, El Abashi. Nice little turn there. And first time shot. Cottrell made the save, but Azanov had the rebound. Nothing Cottrell could do about that. But the Femenino weren't dead. Long clearance up the pitch.
See, I was huffing out there.
Missed there, and then Rivers thinking that he was going to go all the way through, but Parker Lee, really cool finish there. Not a lot Zarif could do, trying to get back. And it was 2-2, and that looked like it was going to be the end of the scoring because that was the end of the game. But no, in the very last seconds of the game, we got Wiley Franks, comes up and meets his header really well. There it is, headed it down in the corner. Not anything anybody could do about that. Exceptional goal to finish off 3-2. What was a great classic game, inter-club game with the under-17s and the Femenino. Wiley Franks, you can see he enjoyed that. So, excellent play. So, let's do a bit of housework for you. All right. Our stream sponsor of the day, Soccer Without Borders. The Soccer Without Borders mission is to use soccer as a vehicle for positive change, providing underserved youth with a toolkit to overcome obstacles to growth, inclusion, and personal success. So, that's what the Soccer Without Borders is all about. So, a big thank you to them for being on board today. A big thank you today to our Scorebug sponsor, which was Goal 5, and big shout out to our other sponsors, Be In Control and Ecolite LED. So that's the story here from Nerja, and big shout out and thank you very much to everybody that was listening in, everybody that was commenting, having a word on the chat with us. We will be back with you with some futsal on Saturday. So at the moment, and I say at the moment because things change with COVID and the regulations, we're going for 9 o'clock GMT, 10 o'clock Central European time, wherever that is where you are around the world. Futsal, really worth tuning into and watch. Great game, and you can see why these players develop the skills that they do. So, and then on Sunday, just waiting once again to confirm, we got another game midday, Central European, 11 o'clock GMT. So please join us for those. Look forward to seeing you then and joining up with you. Thank you.
drama we have here.
He's allowed to play on, puts a shot away, it's just another super goal.
I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Welcome back, everybody. Pitch side. England have won this one 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
Have completed the greatest of comebacks.
Callum Deliver. Godfrey, Callum, got Godfrey. It's Stephen Godfrey. He's at the goal. That's in goal. Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs.